Two boys,
one brain cell.
Today, we're starting off with the least what looks the worst in this playlist, and that is the Etiquette of Distortion.
In resonance at Nexus.
Yeah, and we don't like distortion here. This is on the Two Boys channel here.
Yeah. No, we hate it.
It's
we do like the earth tones, but I don't know if we like number 9.
Yeah, that's a strange number to pick. You know what I mean? It makes me uncomfortable slightly. We can't check this song out.
Why not?
It's because this is just too much.
Too much going on.
Too much going on. Got distortion. The number 9.
Why the number 9?
I don't know.
of all numbers, 9.
If you had to pick one, what numbers you picking?
64.
13?
No.
13's the scary number, right?
It's the number that hotels don't have that floor.
It's so wild, dude.
Drives me insane.
So stupid.
Why is there no floor 13 at a hotel?
And people say we don't have modern day superstition.
Clearly we do.
We do.
Dude, it drove me crazy. Like, honestly, if I'm on like floor 19, I'm like, oh, gotta go to floor 18, but I gotta call it 19.
Yeah. Yeah, because you just know. So you're like, ah.
And then you get in the elevator and there's literally, it goes from 12 to 14.
Yeah.
And it's like, why?
What are you doing?
Why?
What are you doing to me?
Just keep the floor 13. If you don't want to put people there, make that your supply area.
Yeah.
You could do other things.
Yeah. Wait, is there seriously not a 13 at all? Like,
no.
That's hilarious.
There's like some old superstition or some old thing.
Yeah.
13th floor being bad.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
And it's just stuck around. See, these are the things you could change in life, Chuck. If you became a sleazy hotel owner, you could at least change the floor problem.
Yeah, because I'd have a 13th floor.
Yeah.
I'd probably only have 13 floors.
Watch, like, all the bad shit happens on that floor.
It'd be hilarious.
Like, I see.
I understand. And, let me fix it by changing it to a 14.
All the spirits just dissipate.
Yeah, I don't think that's how that works.
All right. Shout out to Ryan B. We got to get into this and learn about the etiquette of distortion.
Let's get it.
We got to turn that way up.
So, couple of really big positives.
Oh, okay.
When those clean vocals were in there,
Yeah.
and the rhythm of that, absolutely loved it. The instrumental there in the middle, the solo or whatever you want to call it,
Yeah.
absolutely loved that.
Sure.
Fantastic. The rest of the song, just like, okay, you start getting into a rhythm, and then it kicked me right out every time.
There were some jarring things happening here. I definitely agree with you. And it was hard for me to point out what it was. Like, I still am not really sure, because this has like your typical trappings of a metal song or metal core, excuse me. And then the chorus is more of that radio rock style.
Yeah.
And then, but something in there, and it wasn't, it was, again, hard to place, but there was something
just kept kicking you out of the immersion of the song itself.
Yeah. And there really wasn't that much distortion.
No.
I do feel like the mixing was a little off for me. Like there was something in that mix that just kind of was a little like, oh, it was like, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You know, I think it has a lot to do with the change up, swap ups, because, you know, you go through songs and they do the little swap ups and change ups to keep things fresh.
Yeah.
But I think that's what was kicking me personally, at least,
Sure.
out of the immersion, is every time we swapped, like when we swapped up screams at the beginning portion, it swapped from one style to another, kicked me like, whoa, what just happened?
Yeah.
And then went to the cleans, and I'm like, okay, that was a nice transition. But then we come out of that into those heavier screams again. It's like, whoa, hold up. What is going on?
Yeah. And like, for me at least, there's not a whole lot here that's being utilized that's really like has a new feeling. And with metalcore, there is a slight stale feel for this, with especially being a newer song. I've been listening to metalcore for almost 15 years.
Yeah.
And I don't know, just the current place it's in is just, everything feels super generic and stale to me. This isn't bad with that, but there were slight areas that I was just like, it feels like a typical average metalcore song. But then there were some spots where I really did enjoy it. Like I like the screams. I like the overall melody. Like, it's
even with the heavier screams in this, I mean, I was able to pick parts of it, pick parts of it up, which is good. I mean,
absolutely good.
That's a great thing when it comes to that. And then you mix in the cleans, and there's definite positives here, as far as like on my end, because you're throwing in screams I can understand, mixing in cleans with it.
Absolutely.
Those are definitely a recipe for me to really enjoy it.
Sure.
But the fact that it kept kicking me out of the immersion of the song was killing me.
Okay. Yeah.
It was driving me crazy.
So who goes first here?
Oh, I'll go first.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to go with a 4.8, no playlist.
I thought it was going to be higher than that. You're a real piece of shit, sir.
That's fine.
No, I'm going to go with a like 5.8 here. Okay. Don't know if I'm going to put it in a playlist or not. Well, we'll see. I'm just going to remove it for now, but I'll probably later come back to it. Let's be honest.
Yeah. You always want to hear a song a couple times.
Just out of curiosity. Yeah. I'm always a slow burner. Like sometimes, like, sure, I find songs, but it's more, a lot of times I have to listen to it a couple times before I really, add it. But shout out to Ryan B. Definitely kind of a different vibe going on here.
Definitely different.
Yeah. If you would like to send us a song via Patreon, you guys can check the description down below. Obviously, earthtone9. Make sure you go check them out. If you can see them live, buy merch, follow them on their socials, do your thing. We are two boys.
We have one brain cell.
And peace out.